ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Tech Showdown. My name is Kevin, this is my co-host Teddy, and today we're checking out this guy. It's a pre-built system built by Playtech, and it's called the Playtech Assassin, and it is absolutely beautiful, and I really like the look of this guy. Now let's jump back for a second and see how it came. So this is exactly the same as if you bought it from Playtech. So it comes in the case box, very nice, very secure, nothing's going to be happening to it in there. When you open it up, you'll see there is a bag on top, and that has all the manuals, the driver CDs, the power cord to plug it into the wall, a wireless antenna, and some extra cables there for you to use. It's also coming with the case manual and a copy of Windows 10 Home for you to use. Now, one thing I always wondered about was how they ship them without the graphics card getting damaged, because if it gets bumped around and stuff like that, you can run into some problems. So what they do is they use an expandable foam, which is something I've never seen before, called Instapack, and they put that inside and it sort of expands out, and that keeps the graphics card nice and secure. So I really like to see that. And it also came with a note telling you to plug your monitor into the graphics card. You don't want to be running that onboard CPU video. You definitely want to be utilizing the GPU that comes with your Playtech Assassin. Moving over to the system itself, and as I said earlier, this is really good looking. I like the red, it really sets it off. Their use of red LEDs is really nice, and the cable management is absolutely excellent. And as a rig, having this next to you on a desk, oh man, it looks so nice. So I would be very happy if I owned it. In terms of looks, you get the window on the side as well, so obviously you can look through and see all of your sexy components, and I just really like the look of it. However, looks only get you so far. What about the specs? Is it powerful? Well, yes it is. So in this configuration that I received it in, it came with the AMD Ryzen 7 1700. That's an 8-core 16-thread CPU. The motherboard was the Asus B350 Prime Plus. That should be more than enough for most of you guys out there. The B350s are very good value motherboards for in terms of the features you get for the price you pay for them. Memory-wise, coming with Corsair Vengeance DDR4. This is a 16 gigabyte kit running at 2666. The cooler was the AMD Spire cooler, which actually looks way cooler than I initially thought it would. A million times better than Intel stock cooler, that's for sure. The case is the Silverstone Primera mid tower. I quite like it. It's very good. Excellent airflow. You see there's 3 fans in the front. You know, they're pulling in a lot of air there, so that's always good to see. GPU, this is the important part. Gigabyte G1 Gaming RX 470. That is an extremely good value for money GPU. That thing puts out a lot of frames for how much it costs. Power supply, it's coming with an FSP 650 watt gold rated power supply. Plenty good there. Gold is very efficient. You're getting up there. You definitely, that's not going to be an issue at all for most people in terms of power consumption, and 650 watts is more than enough for this system, that's for sure. Storage wise, it's coming with a 120 gigabyte SSD and a 1 terabyte HDD, so you get the SSD there for your OS and a few applications, make everything nice and speedy, and the HDD there for all your mass storage needs, and of course it has a wireless adapter if you require it. So with all that being said, let's jump into a few of the benchmarks I ran. I did some productivity and I did some gaming wise to give you guys an idea of how this will perform for you. And we're back. So you see the productivity scores, like everybody's been saying with Ryzen, are absolutely phenomenal. The encoding score is very good. And of course, the Cinebench score, that multi-threading score is going to be important. If you are someone who is doing photo editing, video editing, streamers, people like that, it's really good having those 8 cores there, those 16 threads. It's really going to be able to take advantage of it for productivity type stuff. So for you guys out there, it's going to be absolutely excellent. Not only that, the gaming benchmarks are still very, very solid. We always want to see it over 60 FPS average, and in most of those it was very close to it or above that. You may just need to drop down the filters a tiny little bit if you want to go over that, or you can upgrade the 470 to something like this, the RX 480, and that will give you that bit of extra power you need to keep it over those 60 FPS in pretty much all the games. Those are all set on their highest presets as well, so that is also good to note. Now let's move over to temperatures. So was this thing getting mega hot? Well, no, it wasn't actually. So I ran the IDA 64 stress test on that Ryzen 7 1700 CPU for about 15 minutes, and the highest temperature it went up to with that Spiro cooler was only 52 degrees Celsius. Wow, so that's definitely doing its job. And for the GPU, I ran the Unigine Valley benchmark on the Extreme HD preset, and that RX 470 G1 Gaming only went up to 74 degrees Celsius at 39% fan speed. That's very, very good. And on that note of low fan speed, this thing had very, very low noise. You're not even going to really notice it. Maybe if you're playing an intense game, you'll hear a bit of humming in the background, but for casual stuff, browsing the web, productivity stuff as well, you're not going to hear anything at all. So in that respect, it's very, very good. Which brings us now to the conclusion, and what do I make of this Playtech Assassin rig? So I think it's very good. It definitely seems professionally built. I've actually seen out the back where they build these PCs, and it's very professional, very well done. Their system builders really know what they're doing. Take it from me, I've been building systems for years now, and yeah, I see what they're doing, and they really know how to build a PC. It's going to be great for people doing productivity and a bit of gaming. Streamers especially, they would love a system like this, or anyone who's a creator who games. They will also really enjoy a system like this. If you're a straight up gamer, it'll also be very solid for you. But those people who are going to be able to take advantage of the Ryzen 7's productivity as well will probably benefit the most from it. Now it's coming with a price tag in this configuration of 2,100 New Zealand dollars, and I think that's a pretty good deal for what you get. It's also coming with a 2-year warranty, so any trouble at all, just let the guys at Playtech know and they'll sort it out for you. So that's also really solid, and all in all, I think this is a great deal on a pre-built PC. So if you're interested in it, I will leave a link down in the description below and you can check it out. Now I thank you all for watching this video. Please subscribe to Tech Showdown if you haven't already, and like the video. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.